Why does it tick and why does it talk? Why don't we call it a grandfather clock? Why are there pointy things stuck to a rose? Why are there hairs all up inside your nose? She started with why and then what, how, and when. By bedtime she came back to why once again. She drifted to sleep as her dazed parents smiled at the curious thoughts of their curious child who wanted to know what the world was about. They kissed her and whispered, "You'll figure it out." I'm Angie Singer, and I'll be talking with you about technology and learning at the primary school. Like Ada in the book, our students' heads are also full of questions and endless curiosity. How do we embrace these wonderful qualities that our little learners bring to us? The Greencastle-Antrim School District motto is Children First, and each year we create a theme that captures the essence of Children First. Themes like Grow, Connect, Shine, and this year Limitless are all examples of what we want for our students as they navigate their way through our educational setting and prepare for college and career readiness. To us here in the Greencastle-Antrim School District, being limitless is best articulated by defining your limitations and then defying them. The sky isn't the limit, and it's our job to provide each and every student with a first-class education that exposes them to the limitless opportunities that life has to offer. Our vision is to create and provide opportunities for all students to become lifelong learners and productive citizens. This begins with students like Ada asking questions, lots and lots of questions. It is our job to nurture this curiosity. Our classroom must embody an educational experience that promotes innovative thinking. George Couros, in his book, The Innovative Mindset, lays out 8 components that he believes creates a learner-focused classroom. The first is voice. Students should have the opportunity to learn from one another and share their learning with others. The second is choice. Providing choice allows students to build on strengths and interests to make learning relevant and meaningful. Third, time for reflection. This allows for deeper learning and allows learners a better opportunity to really think about and understand what they have learned. Fourth, opportunities for innovation. It is imperative to create an ongoing opportunity in all areas where students are encouraged and provided time to develop and pursue innovative ideas. Fifth, critical thinkers. Teaching students to respectfully ask questions and empower them to challenge the idea of others will help everyone move forward. 6. Problem solvers and finders. Focus on empowering kids to make an impact on the world right now. 7th, self-assessment. Empower students to invest in their own learning and help them to understand their strengths and areas of growth. And finally, 8th, connected learning. Design and activate powerful learning experiences for students to engage with content experts and apply their learning to create new knowledge and ideas. These 8 things are not meant to be a roadmap, but rather things that should spark curiosity in what could be. At GAPS, we want to provide children with this type of classroom experience and have them begin thinking about what they can be. The Greencastle-Antrim Primary School is comprised of kindergarten through 2nd grade. We believe that we have an awesome responsibility of laying the foundation of students' formal education and preparing them for the game of life. Because primary students have a limited awareness of post-secondary educational and career opportunities, we believe early awareness and exposure to a wide range of options can lead students to set high academic goals that connect to their career goals. In 2nd grade, students are learning about different career choices. Students have the opportunity to take Tracker, a stuffed dog, home, and he has the privilege to experience different job sites. Tracker, along with his student and their family, report back to school about what he has experienced. Many parents have taken advantage of this opportunity to come in and talk with our students. The Tracker program has opened the minds of our students to the endless choices that await them upon graduation. Here at the Greencastle-Antrim Primary School, we truly believe that the expert in anything was once a beginner. When you see this cartoon, have any of you felt this way or know any teachers who may feel this way? Well, maybe not to this extreme, but one thing is for sure. Technology is a growing resource that is becoming more relevant and prevalent in our schools. As we know, students in our classrooms today are digital natives. They have grown up with an abundance of technology that is easy to use and close at hand. It makes sense to use technology in our classrooms that is commonplace in our students' homes and the world around them. I was born in 1973. It wasn't until 1983 that I had my first experience with a computer. Our school had one Mac computer for everybody to share, and we learned how to program it so that it would read the same word across the screen over and over and over again. Once you accomplished that, you felt like a genius. Within my home, we had an electric typewriter. That's exactly what we used to type our reports. The internet didn't start until the mid-1990s. I had already graduated from high school by then, and I was on my way to college. Along with me, I brought along my Brother word processor. I was so excited to have my own word processor. That way, I didn't need to go to the computer lab and learn how to use those scary computers. Think about today. Current cell phone technology far exceeds those first-generation computers that I experienced in my teens and 20s. Therefore, I ask myself, how can I as an educator be expected to teach today's students that have all grown up in the digital era with all this available technology? How can I teach others who already know more than I do? Technology is a growing resource that is becoming more relevant and prevalent in our schools. As we know, students in our classrooms today are digital natives. They have grown up with an abundance of technology that is easy to use and close at hand. It makes sense to use technology in the classroom that is commonplace in our students' homes and the world around them. The Greencastle-Antrim Primary School is rich with hands-on opportunities for learning, and many tech tools are incorporated into these activities to improve skills they will use throughout their lives. We meet students where they are at and create programming that enhances their curriculum using technology. Most importantly, technology is used with purpose and not simply for the sake of using it. Digital tools are used throughout the primary school to expand students' experiences and knowledge, to invoke curiosity, and to solidify their learning. For example, students in the primary school learned about basic programming of robots while in library. This programming logic carries over to creating apps and websites and many other areas. Our students thought of themselves as programming masters. We help students to develop their social and emotional skills at the primary school. Students in a first grade classroom wanted to know what they could do to make a positive difference on our playground. They decided to research this question and came upon the Buddy Bench project. They came together and created a Buddy Bench for our playground. They presented their idea through a presentation platform that turned their idea into a story. This story was then shared out to all classes via the Smartboard and also to our school board. The Buddy Bench has been on our playground now for a few years and is used each and every day. Teachers create group activities that require students to use a device to research online to increase understanding and practice research skills. EPIC is one example that has thousands of online books and videos. Students can use this program to earn badges based on the amount of reading that they do. Based on that reading, they can create reports, presentations, and online projects. An interesting thing happened to me recently. I had a student in my office for discipline reasons. I chose to engage him in the learning process with the use of an iPad. He got right to work and was willing to sustain his attention for a long period of time. It dawned on me at that point that I needed to empower this child with his own personal device, and that's exactly what I did. He now has his own iPod that is loaded with social stories, directly related to exactly what he needs, as well as different games and apps that he can use that supports his learning. He also has the Class Dojo app loaded onto his iPod and has specialized icons related to exactly what he needs. One of his icons is about playing safely on the playground. And when he does just that, he gets to tap that icon and a message is sent directly to his parents letting him know that he had a fun time with his friends on the playground. Class Dojo is a free online student behavior management and parent communication website or app. The program requires an introduction and modeling by the teacher before it is used. Dojo is used to message parents about events, reminders, and classroom behavior. Pictures can be posted and showcase what's happening and celebrate student success. And parents can communicate with the teacher as well. Teachers use technology each and every day to plan for instruction and to assess students. The Grow app is one example that teachers use to plan for guided reading groups. The ODMS app is also an app used by teachers to assess students during their reading. Online assessments are administered and student data is instantly accessible to teachers. Lego Movie Maker is used to create animated movies. Students work collaboratively to take pictures and turn them into movies. They can narrate their movie with a story that they've written. The applications of technology are limitless. Technology is a part of our reality here at GAPS, and our primary students benefit as we teach them how to use it with purpose. Our students will take their knowledge with them and develop and grow more effectively than if we ignore the prevalence of technology in our schools. Children must be taught how to use these stimulating and exciting tools so they will become confident and skilled users of technology as they progress in their schooling and throughout life. The potential is limitless. So let's conclude with a little more from Ada Twist, the scientist. Ada Marie did what scientists do. She asked a small question and then she asked two. And each of those led her to 3 questions more. And some of those 3 questions resulted in 4. As Ada got thinking, she really dug in. She scribbled her questions and tapped on her chin. She started at why, and then what, how, and when. At the end of the hall, she reached why once again. Let's all inspire to instill a little bit of Ada in all of our students. Thanks for joining me about technology and learning at the primary school.